Absolutely amazing. Well, good morning from Arusha. I had a good night's sleep here. I was very tired after that long 14-hour bus ride. Today I'm going to go check out the town. I don't think there's that much of interest in the town itself here. I'm not going to be doing a Serengeti safari or Ngorongoro crater just because of the cost. I mean, it costs $200 US for a car to enter. Most tours are running between $300 to $800 US for a 2 or 3 day tour. So kind of out of my price range, and I've been on enough safaris during my traveling life that I don't necessarily feel inclined to go on another, at least not this trip. I might come back to Tanzania at some point and check out those sites on a later trip. That said, I'll check out the town here, see what they have to offer, hopefully get some views in, but I'm not really that confident that I'm going to see much in terms of mountain sites today. The weather has turned. If I turn the camera here, you can see that it is quite a dreary and overcast day outside there. You can barely see anything. There should be at least some mountains on the horizon, but it's completely overcast. It is raining, or it was raining. I think it might still be drizzling by the looks of it. And yeah, that's the view from my window at least. The little of Arusha that I've seen so far. I just checked the traps and there are no bed bugs at the Zak Inn Eland Hotel in Arusha. After Arusha, I will find some transport to head up to the Kenyan border, which is about an hour and a half away, followed by about an hour of transit between the borders, and an hour and a half further is Nairobi, Kenya. So that'll be my next destination, and I'll be getting there probably tomorrow. I think I will sleep in Arusha again tonight. All right, let's go see what this town has to offer. But first, breakfast. I got some fried eggs, massive avocado slice, bigger than I've ever seen in my life, some hot dogs of all things, crepes, cereal, and hot black coffee. So just heading out towards the city center. I'm walking along the city's major thoroughfare right now, so it is a bit dicey. I have about 30 minutes, I would say, from here down to the city center, so just going to take it easy and see where the road takes me today. There are tons and tons of used shoe stalls all along this area. Some of them are new, some of them are used. Probably some of the worst roads and sidewalks I've encountered so far in Tanzania. I'm sure that most of you can sense the chaos all around me at this point. It's going to be about a 2-kilometer walk, so I expect it to take about 30 minutes to get down there. All open air markets, there's everything here from toilet seats to old coaches, old furniture, pretty much anything you could think of, an old mattress, sinks, stereo equipment from the 80s, things like that. Lots of stuff going on down there. And some outdoor food stalls here. Cooking up some fried chicken, it looks like. Some unique buildings here downtown. And we're getting into some tourist infrastructure around me, so there's some bars and restaurants and other things.
Hey, Jambo, Masai.
Hello.
Hey, Mambo.
Mambo. How are you? Very good. All right, crossing the street is quite the adventure. Lots of traffic over in this part of town. Seriously gonna get hit by a car today. Somebody's in a fight. Not sure what's going on there. I think someone tried to steal something. Absolutely chaotic down here. This is probably one of the most chaotic places I've been in the world, Arusha, Tanzania. I'm just coming up in the transit center now by the looks of it. I've never seen this many minibuses crammed into such a small space before. This is absolute mayhem. Hello, say hello. Hello, America. That was pretty entertaining. This is not a safe part of town. I'm not going to be filming myself anymore for a while. I got to keep the camera around my neck and hold it tightly. definitely getting a sinister feel here on the streets compared to Dar es Salaam. So if you're in the area, hold your stuff tightly and walk straight ahead, paying attention to your surroundings like you would not believe. If I had to guess, based on my 15 years of travel experience, the crime here would likely play out as a snatch and grab. That's how it feels like here. People eyeing you up, looking for an opportunity to grab your stuff. I don't necessarily think it's violent crime here, but I don't necessarily think it's as discreet as pickpocketing, so something to consider if you're ever in the area. Shoes. I also love the scale. You'll see that often around the world. Somebody will bring out their household scale to weigh yourself, and they'll charge a few pennies for it. A lot of people don't own their own scale, so there is a business to that in more of the developing countries in this world. Some dishes there, some belts, lots of variety here. One of the coolest places I've been in Africa in terms of street markets. Secondhand stuff that you could find. Basically a thrift store on the street. So really interesting place here in Arusha. And this is one of the major mosques here in Arusha. Beautifully colored hedges there in the front. And the minaret is quite stunning as well. All right, I got my cell phone top up, loaded up with 2 gigs of internet for just $1, as well as 18 minutes long distance to Canada for a mere 50 cents. So really cheap cell phone service here in Tanzania.
Hi.
Hello, how are you?
I finally arrived here at the Arusha Clock Tower. This is the city's most iconic landmark, right in the heart of downtown Arusha. Beautiful brick tower. Looks like it's just about 5:15 p.m.
Yeah. My name is Michael John Panga. I have 31 years old. I have a daughter called Jacqueline Michael. I've gone here in Arusha and I'm doing tourist issue. I work with so many companies of tourism as a driver or tour guide because I know many languages. I know Spanish, I know French. As you see here, I learn Spanish, I learn French. This is my book for French. As you see, this is for French. So I learn Spanish now, French now at Alliance Française. Yeah, I learn at Alliance Française. Yeah, so if you want to know more about me, you can follow me on Instagram, MICKPANGA. And Facebook, Michael Panga.
He's got some very beautiful.
Yeah, I made this at home with my wife to be. She called it Tabitha Michael. We made this. This is for men, as you see. This is for women. Yeah, this is for women. Also, we made this hot sauce. Yeah, this is $5 only. So we made a lot of things about culture. So if you need, you can follow me and I'll send you wherever you are in the world, even in Papua New Guinea.
I'm gonna go check out the Tanzanite Museum.
Gave these gems their name, Tanzanite. Tanzanite's single known source will only last 1 generation, making it 1,000 times rarer than diamonds.
Definitely kind of harassed on the level of Egypt, so keep that in mind if you're coming. That's all in good humor. They're a little bit less pushy, I would say, than Egypt or Morocco, but similar vein, I suppose. Whatever it might be, from a painting to a taxi. I guess this is a tourist hotspot of East Africa, so it makes sense, but it is a bit much. You get the idea of just how many people there are trying to sell an item to you, so keep that in mind if you're coming out to Arusha. Lots of oranges here for sale.
This is a Morabu stock.
Morabu stock, and then the tortoises are over there. Oh, yeah.
Sometimes
He's biting.
So this is the Boma, the Natural History Museum here in Arusha.
Yeah.
So I've been reined in to see some art.
I've been here 3 days. If it was my last day, maybe you could get that out of me. But not, yeah, it's not my last day. Maybe I'll come.
All right, I'm going to escape the selling hordes and visit the Africafe in Arusha. So I have a guy here who's acting as my unofficial guide to make a few bucks, leading me to the Cannes barbecue, which is supposed to be the best barbecue in the city. So we'll see if it lives up to its hype. And I'm very glad to have a guide to walk these streets at night, that's for sure. Especially with a $1,000 camera in my hands. A lot of motorbikes here. And here it is, Cannes barbecue. Hi, how are you?
Okay. Thank
Looks
you.
good.
Good.
Not much on it. Smells really good too. This place looks quite amazing. Lots of great namachoma here.
This is the naan bread.
And you are the owner?
I'm the one, Nadim Khan.
Yeah, you're the Khan, yes.
This is my younger brother.
Ah, very nice. Yeah, nice to meet you.
Nice meeting. We have all the barbecue items.
Very good. Yeah, no, I've heard very good things about it.
We are running this place for 30 years now.
Wow.
Natural, nothing, everything is atmosphere. This is all fresh.
Yes.
Chicken, mutton, beef. We have a naan bread with Zanzibar pizza. We have a salad bars are just there. And we have a specialty, we call it a mixed bread. It's a mixed platter, which everyone we try to give our customers who come for the first time. We just give them mixed bread. It's a platter. So once they know what they had,
Okay.
so they decide how the food it is.
Sounds really good. It
Thank
smells
you.
very good too.
Welcome, welcome.
Yeah, thank you very much.
Welcome.
Lots of variety of salad here.
Yeah, go ahead, no problem. It's good. Go ahead.
I was just waiting on my mixed grill. I'm going to try here at Cannes Barbecue. Should be a good meal. Can't wait to try this food. I've heard a lot about it. Just met a really great church group here from the U.S., West Texas and Montana. They've raved about the food. They said they've been coming here for 30 years. All right, the food has arrived. We have some mutton kebab, some chicken, some other type of meats in there as well. Lots of salad here, different varieties, as well as a naan bread, some sweets, and passion fruit juice. Absolutely amazing. All right, so the food is really good. It comes with a sauce, which is kind of a sweet, spicy blend of tamarind, ginger, I believe, garlic. That's some of the best barbecue chicken I've ever had in my life. Amazing. 5 stars. Seriously, if you're in Arusha, come to Cannes Barbecue. Heading back to the hotel. Well, one of the fruits of my labor today that I'm very excited about is this oil painting that I was able to pick up for 15,000 shillings, which is about $7.50, give or take US. You can see here some Maasai warriors, the baobab tree, the elephants, Kilimanjaro on the top. This will be a very nice addition to my house. So definitely a good find. I bartered, I got them down from 20,000 to 15. I wanted to pay 10, which is probably undervalued, but hey. When in Rome,